Hi everyone, this is Sarah and this is Benjamin Sass. We are very excited to have you with us today. Yes, so you have been invited to participate to this online event on LinkedIn to get better acquaintance of what is possible to do as a team building organizer in terms of best practice and to make things much more eco-friendly. So let me present you Ben again. Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Sass. I'm one of the co-founders of Meadows in the Mountains Festival and Samaterra Foundation. And yeah, we've been organising a music festival here in the Rhodope Mountains for nearly 13 years. Through many pitfalls and learnings, we've learnt a lot about doing open air productions and being self-sufficient, because when we came to the mountain there was no infrastructure, so we had to make everything ourselves, and out of respect to the raw nature we wanted to protect, preserve and regenerate what was already there. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and today we'll be talking you through some of those best practices.
Thank you. So if you are an HR or if you are a founder of a company, you probably care about how to attract talent. And if you say you are kind of committed to make a better world, it starts as well with environment, and be sure you are aligning your words with action. And in Bulgaria, people really love to go to the mountain during the summertime. And it's hard as well to keep people coming to the office because they prefer remote work for some reason. And if you organize your team building in space where they love to come on a regular basis, it will be easier as well to commit and cultivate this team spirit and value the effort that you make to create outdoor experience, the way it's aligned as well with having a respectful commitment, the way you can value as well your effort. And if we are talking about your CSR, so the report you are supposed to publish every year to show how you are very committed to respect the environment. And for example, for this regulation regarding the banning of single plastic use based on EU, you need to show you are doing the right thing. So it starts eventually by organizing gathering the way you comply already with the regulation. And then you can as well improve your report and present that as well to your stakeholders or your clients, and even like for your employees, you can start to get them more committed at having best practice on day-to-day when they come to the office or even at home. So it's one benefit as well of preferring organizing eco-friendly event, not only in the mountain of course, but at least if you go up to the mountain, you already give best practice to your employees. So let's go to the other topic. Ben, you have been organized a big festival for more than 10 years. How did you manage to keep things clean?
Well, in complete honesty and transparency, the beginning years, they weren't as green as we wanted them to be. And it was from that kind of seeing the effect that the events were having on the mountain that really kind of made me want to do something different. I was quite lucky that in 2013 I went to Burning Man Festival, which, although isn't completely what it says on the tin, a lot of what they do is very impressive. 50,000 people go to the desert and they leave with no trace. You wouldn't know that they were there after they left. And the technology that is brought in from Silicon Valley to scan the desert for microparticles of waste is very impressive. So really the leave no trace policy, combined with seeing the effect that the event was having on the mountain, made us bring in this leave no trace policy. And from there, it was very simple. We started by trying to ban single-use plastics. So we brought in a reusable cup system. So we started selling our own merchandise cups, which are these little symbolic metal cups, which are branded, which then go all over the world to Burning Man, Africa Burn, camping, in your kitchen cupboard. They become a lifestyle product, not just a single-use thing that you use at the festival and then you never use it again. And then we really started looking at supply chains, and a lot of the time, wherever you buy something from the shop or from the supermarket or whatever it is, it comes in packaging. So really trying to find a supplier who is already thinking about zero waste or circularity when they're packaging their product. So that was another journey that we went on. And then, we started looking at the waste from our kitchens, the grey water, to the toilets, to the showers, and we looked at every single waste creator on the festival. And all of those we now have new methods for. And there's so much more that we can do. I mean, we're only just scratching the surface, but there's some incredible technology out there.
What kind of technology?
I mean, for instance, now we're developing a biogas digester, which basically you put your food waste into a digester, and that then creates biogas, which we then use for cooking our food at the festival. So we're turning waste into energy, and that's just one of them. I mean, we also have compost heated hot showers. So we build a compost reactor with water coils inside it, and the reaction of the compost breaking down heats that water to 100 degrees, which we then use to power the showers. Our compost toilets, all of the waste is segregated. Urine goes one way and is used as a fertilizer in the gardens and on the food forest. And the human manure is then broken down over a year, and then that is used on the gardens and on the trees as well. So everything is created into energy and is then used as part of a circular system in regenerating the mountain, because essentially we're turning the waste into energy that the mountain didn't have before the humans came. So we're actually making the mountain better than what it was before we came.
Did you have any plan to plant more trees along the way you were using some wood as well?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, all of the timber from the construction of the site comes within 2 kilometers of the place. So we're working with local sustainable timber yards. And so far, I think we've planted maybe 60 fruit trees on the land, and we've been working with Bulgarian reforestation partners to go and plant trees, not on our land, but in the Rhodope Mountains, to offset any carbon that's created from the flights. So we already have existing partners with reforestation projects, and then we're planting our own trees on the land.
Good, thank you very much. So let's talk specifically about Volcanic Serafimovo. So if I were a team building organizer, why I should go here? Because it's pretty far away from Sofia.
I mean, I would say USP is our biggest strength here, like in terms of the place. The Rhodope Mountains, many Bulgarians who know Bulgaria speak very highly that it's their favorite mountain range, and there's.
Why that?
I can't personally say completely because I haven't been to every single mountain range in Bulgaria, but they say that the Rhodope Mountains has something very special. It's a very soft and welcoming place. It's not like Pirin, which is very rough and isn't so soft. It's a bit harder and rocky, and here is just very green, with just thousands of kilometers of pine trees. We've got bears here, wolves. The wildlife and biodiversity is just one of the best places in Europe. One thing that I have to remind myself of every day when I wake up and I take a big, long, deep breath is clean air. You know, I know for a lot of people that live in Sofia and Plovdiv, there's huge problems with pollution. And here is one of the cleanest places in Bulgaria. And you really feel it when you sleep at night, you sleep deep. And when you breathe the air, you just know that you're breathing very, very clean air. And then I would say alongside that, you just have a rich culture here. You know, the kukieri, the ancient rituals, the food, and of course the Rhodope people are very, very special people.
Okay. So how can you connect, for example, I organize a team building. How can you help me to get people more aware about the local culture? And what kind of experience can I get? For example, where do we sleep? What do we eat? And what kind of activities we can get?
Yeah, so I mean, the basic offering that we have is glamping style bell tent accommodation. We do also offer add-ons where you can rent a village house. The land where we want to run the team buildings is about a 15-minute walk from the site, 15 to 30 minutes depending what part of the village you're staying in. And in a 4x4 shuttle, it takes 5 minutes. And essentially they're very beautiful traditional Bulgarian village houses, you know, with the tickly roofs and the stonework. Sometimes you can rent them without a baba, so you have the house to yourself, and sometimes the house comes with a baba. And you know, what an experience to enter the house, to get your slippers and have a homemade mountain tea with mountain honey, and all of the hospitality that comes with staying with a local baba. Additionally to that, we have a hotel in Smolyan, which is our closest town. Pretty good quality. They've just renovated the hotel, and it's really nice. So there's a nice, I forget what star it is, but probably 3-4 star hotel in Smolyan that comes with a swimming pool and spa. So these are the accommodation options. We also have 2 eco houses on the land that are all built from straw, clay, with green roofs, completely natural construction, completely off-grid, and we're starting to develop more cabins. So moving away from the tents, the bell tents, the glamping, and more creating like little mini tiny homes that again are all completely natural, off-grid, but luxury and comfortable. We have a new spa centre that we're developing on the land. So we have a sauna location and we're developing hot tubs and cold plunge. General activities that you could find yourself doing outside of the workshops that you create would be, you know, hiking. We're surrounded by stunning hikes. We offer horse riding. We have a range of different holistic practitioners, from yoga to cacao ceremonies. You can learn about foraging and survival skills, so learning how to make a fire in the forest, you know, which berries and mushrooms to pick, this kind of stuff. And generally for the food, we provide chefs as part of your package, and in synchronicity with our eco-friendly events, we look at trying to source local food. So we have a dairy in Smiljan that provide organic milk, kisimiliako and cheeses. And we have a couple of other options for fish, like a local fish farm, and the lamb from the Rhodopes is some of the best in the world. So yeah, we really try to look at using local ingredients on the food and the cooking.
Okay, and I heard you have a pizza oven?
Yes, we do. We have a pizza oven that we built for the festival, which can cook like 10 pizzas a minute. It's all made out of clay, natural, and it's wood fired. So we have the pizza oven as well for any kind of oven foods, whether it be pizza, or we can put a whole lamb in there, or roasted vegetables. So yeah, we use the pizza oven a lot too.
So how big is the playground?
So it's roughly 100,000 square meters of mountain. with 50 different structures there that can be used for universal purposes, whether it be little stalls for food, workshop spaces or stages. We can have up to 5 different stages, all complete with their own stretch event tents, which so you've got shade shelter and rain shelter, and yeah, that's pretty much the site.
And what is happening in case of rain?
So we have these large event tents called stretch tents, and they are all completely waterproof. So yeah, we have rain cover and shade shelter, and also the bell tents that we use for glamping are also waterproof. And yeah, we're pretty used to putting on events on this site, rain or sunshine.
Okay. And beyond that, you have different stage, like as you used to use them for live concert or DJ set. So can we get access to that as well?
Yeah, we have up to 5 different stages which we can adapt to your needs. So they could be used for a conference, for example, or for like a live music performance, or for a workshop space. But we have up to 5 different stages which come complete with their own audience areas, toilets, showers, and little bar, cafe buildings that can be utilized for drinks and food.
Thank you. So guys, if you have some questions, feel free to reach out directly Benjamin Sass. I will write the name in this video, and is always available on LinkedIn. Same for me, I'm Sarah Foladov. And yes, just like share this video, because maybe you can have a chance to connect with people who want to share the same kind of experience for your company, your clients, or business partners. And eventually we will be happy to sit down with you and have a discussion regarding your project. And yes, and even if you don't reach us, start now to implement eco-friendly best practice at your company, because it has an impact. Thank you very much.